I reached Champions tier a few days ago with this Mega Blaziken team that I made. Why is Mega Blaziken so good? Is it really worth it to build around Mega Blaziken? Well, in my previous video I did a regular Blaziken, with a focus session and coaching, with the Metagross. But the meta has developed, and I see so much potential in Mega Blaziken. I even brought it to a huge charity tournament with over 700 players, and I did not make phase 2 of the tournament, but I was close. I had 5 wins and 3 losses. In a previous video I explained that Mega Blaziken is a mixed attacker, but is better on the physical side, and that always applies in this case. It is weak to Intimidate though, so I wanted to do as much damage as possible with this thing. So I had a Torkoal on the team for a sun boosted Flare Blitz attack, and even with Helping Hand, this thing can one-hit KO everything even with an Intimidate. Its biggest support comes in its ability Speed Boost. At the end of each turn, Blaziken's speed raises by 1 stage. To make things even better, I added Venusaur on the team with Chlorophyll, but with the Life Orb. There was a lot of rain going around, and I struggled a lot against it. So I decided to put Venusaur to the test with a Life Orb, with Energy Ball, to at least always one-hit KO the Swampert. And it synergizes actually insane with Torkoal, because the sun doubles Venusaur's speed. I had Trickle mode for the Torkoal with Farigiraf, and Blaziken cannot get faked out, so it can get over free attack and then detect, so it gets double speed boost. I also had Helping Hand on Farigiraf, but you might actually go for Roar for the Staraptor matchup. We also have Sash Kingambit. This is just because every fighting type move is double super effective, and Kingambit will just faint because of it. I don't think the Chopper Berry will save it from opposing Blazikens, so I go for the Focus Sash for max speed and max attack. And then there's Grimmsnarl for the fake out support and the screen support to keep Blaziken safe. I spent a lot of time building this team, and it really worked out pretty well. I'm just outside the top 300 again, outside of Champions tier, but I tried to get back at it again in the following days. Now, if you want to use the team, the Replica code is on screen and also in the description right now. But I think the basic lead is with Blaziken and Kingambit, because they cover for each other's weaknesses, and a Venusaur and Torkoal in the back. You can always swap Torkoal in for the Sun Boost, and then Flare Blitz even will hit harder. And of course you can have Venusaur in the back or Farigiraf. That's a choice that you want to make. You can also do a Blaziken Venusaur lead with Torkoal in the back to switch in for the Chlorophyll or the Flare Blitz damage, and then Kingambit and Farigiraf in the back. Or you can do Blaziken and Grimmsnarl lead for the fake out. You will get the speed boost, so because you can fake out, because the other Pokemon cannot knock out the Blaziken, and then you can do next turn a detect to get another speed boost. Then you can set up Reflect and Light Screen to keep Blaziken and the rest of your team safe. I suggest you do Kingambit and Torkoal in the back for that one. And finally you can do the Venusaur and Torkoal lead. Blaziken in the back and Kingambit or Farigiraf. In this video I will do 5 battles and see how much I can win, and we try to reach Champions tier again. If you like these kinds of videos, please like and subscribe to the video and comment down below what you want to see next. For now, let's dive into the battles. Alright, it looks like we have a Trick Room team with Mawile, but also a Rain team. This is an interesting one. It could either be Choice Scarf, Rotom, or Choice Scarf, Hydreigon. But this is an interesting team because the firepower is in Mawile, but yeah, let's see what it brings. So I think we should bring Blaziken here. Let's see, I think I'm thinking about Farigiraf in the front, just to Helping Hand, but if Rain is up, I don't know, let's see. I also think Torkoal definitely has to come. That is also something that came in mind because of the rain and because of the damage output from Flare Blitz will go even higher, even after an Intimidate. And then Venusaur for the Rotom and Grimmsnarl. I'm content with this. Let's go. I also think Kingambit could work, but I don't know. Alright, we are on the 8-win streak still for my Master Ball tier. A Champion tier! Alright. Let's go. So there's no... Alright, so this is interesting. Because we can definitely do a detect here. And then chip down the Rotom. Probably with a Psychic. Because I'm pretty sure if I outspeed... Let me have a look. We gotta do it though. We gotta do it. We gotta look in. So Mega Blaziken it is. But I wanna look if I outspeed a Scarf. Rotom. Oh yeah, probably yes. I probably outspeed it, even if it's timid. That's the Reflect. Hydro Pump, that doesn't matter. So Psychic comes in. Ooh, it actually does more than I thought. It's a leftovers Rotom, so that's good to know. So what I will do here is a close combat. And I will do a helping hand. We have chipped down the Rotom, so we should do... It can protect though, but the thing is, what can like Grimmsnarl do? Probably a Light Scream. It cannot Parting Shot. It can Spirit Break, but that won't knock me out. So I'm gonna do a helping hand. Yeah, Parting Shot won't work because I have Armor Tail. So I can safely do close combat here. And knock out the Rotom. That's the main threat. So Rotom is down. Alright. Yeah, Ponytoad is next. But this doesn't really matter. What we're gonna do here is I really want to Flare Blitz the Grimmsnarl. Because we can win with Venusaur on the back against the Torkoal. So what I really want to do is Flare Blitz here. And switching Torkoal. I know that the Ponytoad has got Weather Ball, so that won't knock the Blaziken out. So we're gonna do this. Regigigas comes back. Torkoal in for the Drought. It's still Parting Shotted, by the way. Because, of course, it's expected to switch into my Torkoal. That is probably right. But if this is Sinister, then Mawile. Alright. Well, is it Intimidate? It's not Intimidate. Well, then this is gonna knock out. Yeah, because of the Drought. And Rain cannot get set up again. It's probably right about... Yeah, but it's now a Fire type move, so... Oh! I'm parry! It's a crit, though. I was expecting that. So, even with all that, my Blaziken still isn't knocked out. So, I really want to double detect, double protect here. I can even yawn the Grimmsnarl here. Or the Ponytoad. I'm gonna yawn the Ponytoad. Because I expect a fake out, to be honest. That is alright. Weather Ball. It's a leftover from Torkoal, so that's fine. We get some HP back. I'm gonna knock out my own Blaziken, but because I expect that Grimmsnarl is not. As don't have like Parting Shot Reflected. I expect my Venusaur to sweep in the back. But Light Screen, that's fine. I still have Helping Hand. But there's nothing Ponytoad can do. I think this just KOs, by the way. Oh, it doesn't. That's interesting. But now my Blaziken is gone, which is actually nice for a V switch in. And it has dealt the damage that it has to do. And it doesn't do any damage. So now, I can still lose this if I play this really wrong. Because I have Venusaur, of course. The problem is he can party shot my Venusaur. I'm still gonna go for Venusaur. He can party shot though. So what we're gonna do an energy ball. I don't think that knocks out though, even with a helping hand. Like, but he's definitely gonna parting shot. He's got parting shot. I'm gonna switch it for Rigoref, so the Sun can set up again for the Torkoal in the end. You know what we could have done? We could have done Protect and then helping hand energy ball. That would definitely kill the KO. So that's on me. Yeah, that's on me. Because now Citrus is gonna activate Special Defense fail, which is really huge. So I'm going for recoil. I think this is just gonna KO them with a ball. Yeah. But the Special Defense drop is really huge, yeah. Yeah, that is on me. What I should have done is... Oh, that is really bad of me, actually. I should have knocked. I should have cursed combat Politoad, actually. That's good to learn though. That's good to learn. Because now it's gonna protect. So I'm gonna do a yawn. How many, like, Grimmsnarl's not gonna do anything. Grimmsnarl's not doing anything. So I'm gonna yawn. Or I can double. I can Weather Ball. Because it's parting shot, reflect, light screen, and fake out. So I can Weather Ball and Thunderbolt. That's fine. Parting shot doesn't really matter. You know, I could have set up Trick Room. But there's no worries here. The Sunlight faded, that is fine. I get some leftovers recovery. I wonder if it is if it is Muddy Water actually. I'm gonna protect here. I shouldn't have focused the Grim because now I make it more harder for myself. So we're gonna Weather Ball. I'm actually gonna protect and set up Trick Room now. How many long into the game? Yeah, I have more time left. I'm actually gonna do that. Like, I'm risking Muddy Water. Light Screen doesn't really matter. Oh, Ice Beam. That is annoying. Doesn't do any damage, but like, I don't get the freeze alright. We're off, that doesn't really matter. We're gonna just do a Weather Ball and just do a Thunderbolt because I think that just KOs. Oh, we could have helping handed mount for Rigoref. Well, I'm not wakey wakey. But Blaziken puts in the work, so that's fine. I'm not wakey wakey. Light Screen. Weather Ball, that should do some damage because it's a special defense drop. I don't think Thunderbolt will KO. Ah, no, it should have helping handed. Oh, that is interesting. Paris Song. It has to get a triple protector for it to work. In order for it to work. That is interesting. What I can do though. Paris Song, well, how it works, with the last use of Feigns on the field, then I win. So what I can do last turn, I can reverse Trick Room. So I'm gonna Weather Ball. Definitely you. And then reverse Trick Room actually. Or should I do that the last turn? Now I'm gonna get rid of the Grimmsnarl actually. Yeah, Politoed protects. It has to get a triple protect in order to win. This is actually more of an intense game. This should have been over a long time ago. So Thunderbolt will KO. Yeah, thank you. It has to get a triple. So what I'm gonna do now... Light Screen is off in like 1 turn. 2 turns. Alright, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna Weather Ball. And we're gonna reverse Trick Room. And Weather Ball will always KO. But the last user of the field is gonna get the KO. Alright, it fails anyway. Oh, that was much closer than needed. I don't know why I let it so... Like, I should have definitely put more pressure on the Politoed. I'm so sorry if I played this game really badly. This is my first game of the day. But I should have put more pressure on, like, Politoed. And then... Like, I should have put more pressure on Politoed, and what I should have done then is, like, KO it with Thunderbolt and help. And there were turns that were, like, Helping Hand was needed. And I just didn't click it, and that was really ruthless of me. Nonetheless, we won. Right, we have Grimmsnarl, Charizard, and Venusaur. Venusaur, I think this Venusaur has that Focus Sash holding on. Because, of course, it is paired with Charizard, but it can also be Mega Gyarados. We don't know for sure if it's Mega Gyarados because there's a Guardian next to it, and if you Mega, you cannot Earthquake again. So it can just be regular Gyarados. Nonetheless, we bring Blaziken all the time here. Blaziken. We can start with Blaziken King Gambit. Sleep Out is definitely rough though. We have Life Orb, so we are weak to everything the Charizard throws at us, which is really scary, and it doesn't do any much damage. Only to the Grimmsnarl is super effective, and the Earth Power. I'm gonna bring Torkoal. Now let me actually do this order. We're gonna do it in this order. We're gonna bring Farigiraf and set up Trick Room, but that's obviously not like the option if we go for Speed Boost. So we're gonna do this. I really wanna need Gambit, but there's reasons why. Just the fire threat is just too big. So I expect this to be yeah. No, I was gonna say I expect this to be Charizard Grimmsnarl. So. This all depends, right? I can just Rock Slide, and I can Fake Out. But usually when Grimmsnarl's already run Fake Out as well. So I can get Faked Out on my Blaziken. But if I Fake Out his Charizard, that would be much better, because I get the free Speed Boost. It's probably gonna be... It's probably gonna be... Reflect though. And then it's gonna Parting Shot. Maybe I should have bought the Farigiraf. Alright, that's the Charizard, so definitely not protecting if you let one Thunder Drought come in. Fake Out. That's doing a lot of damage though. Reflect. I don't think Rock Slide will KO now, but we will do in the next turn. It has to hit though. Thank you. Oh, it will just KO. Yeah, it's a critical hit. That's what I mentioned, but because with the Reflect Up, it doesn't always KO. So yeah, that deletes the Charizard. If you want to delete Charizard, just do it that way. Garchomp is definitely scary, but we're gonna detect. We're gonna Spirit Break. And I hope this is Rifle, so it takes some chip on itself. But I wanted to Spirit Break and then Reflect with your Grimmsnarl. Oh, it's not Body Shot. Venusaur. Alright, we are definitely faster than the Venusaur. If we detect now. Yes. Oh, gotcha protected. That's nice. So there's two things that can happen. So it's Grimmsnarl, so Venusaur is definitely a problem. Venusaur is definitely the problem. But also, I'm never killing through Protect, so I'm gonna cross combat. I really wanna set up a Reflect, to be honest, for the Torkoal in the back. But I also wanna do a Spirit Break. So I'm gonna go for that, because I wanna kill with Sucker in the end. So cross combat is coming off. Yeah, that does over half. Rough Skin, yeah. Sleep Powder, that's fine. Because if he Earthquakes then, or Stomping Tantrums, then it's Rock Slide. Misses the Blaziken though. So we're gonna find out if we flinch. It is Life Orb, which takes some chips. So if we don't flinch, then it flinches, of course. And what I'm gonna do now is, it doesn't really matter what I click with you, but I have to Reflect. Kinda have to. Because if the Venusaur is going for, it's going for Scratch Bomb. Yeah, that was what I was thinking that was gonna happen. It's poison? No poison. But it's gonna Earthquake. So that's a double KO on their side. This is not over. Yeah, that flinch definitely was annoying. How many turns of Weather? 1 turn of Weather and 7 turns of Reflect. It is Sludge Bomb, so that, and then we don't have, so it is Sleep Powder, so we should definitely thread it with Sucker Punch, and then probably a Weather Ball. We could just Sucker Punch and Weather Ball, you know, if it hits the Sleep Powder, Sucker Punch and Weather Ball. Roger Protects is probably Sleep Powder. Yeah, that was what I was expecting. If I really did expect it, I would have gone for a Kowtow, so we waste 1 turn of... Sleep. But now that the Venusaur is fainted, I don't think there's a really big threat. Kingambit doesn't matter what he does because he always goes to sleep. So what I'm trying to do is protect here and protect the other slot as well. So if it Earthquakes, it hits itself. Earthquake hits itself and the Kingambit. So Grimmsnarl took some damage. Oh, Spirit Break into the Kingambit. Alright, that's 2-shot. That's a 2-shot. So if we wake up, we definitely have to Weather Ball the Garchomp, by the way. If we wake up with Kingambit, we probably win. Okay, we wake up. So Sucker Punch is gonna come out. We got Rippy there, but we also got Fling, so I feel like that's probably... This is still not over. Because King Gambit is fainted and he's going to lower the special attack the whole time of my Torkoal. So how much is this gonna do? Not too much, 10%. So we have... He has Reflective as well, so what I'm gonna do is Yawn. If it's such a bright screen, Spirit Break. We have Leftover, so this is probably a win from our side. We have Leftovers and it's gonna fall asleep, so it doesn't really matter. I feel like we can win this one pretty easily. Yeah, he gives up. So, yeah, that's a good game. Feel like I could play some better, but it is what it is, right? We won, and that's a 10 win streak. So yeah, definitely a good game. Garchomp is such a threat into this team, also, but I feel like it can be better if you position your Blaziken right. Alright, Mega Staraptor. What do we do here? Because it has a Scovigan, Mega Scovigan probably, and this Mega Staraptor, and this is interesting because we see the Grimmsnarl, we see the Screens, we see the Scary Face, and we see the Party Shot. So this is definitely an offensive support Staraptor, not the final Gambit one that we see lately. And it is also with Tyranitar. Also another Mega that can be on the team. I don't think so, because triple Mega is overkill, I feel like. It can be though. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go read these two. There's no reason to bring King Gambit here, other than the Ironet into Tyranitar, but that can have Will Kick. And can get burned. So I feel like I really wanna bring Torkoal, but it's like really weak to like the Rockstar Pokemon. I really wanna bring Farigiraf. And I really wanna bring Torkoal just for the weather. And then free Venusaur at home, you know? Because it is of course pretty weak to the Staraptor. Alright. I think this is it. I think we have to play around. Ten win streak into the next game. Alright, Grimmsnarl Staraptor, that's what it is. So Intimidate goes off, that's really annoying. What we're gonna do, we're gonna instantly Flare and we're gonna just fake out. Like it can... Yeah, that's a Staraptite. Like Scary Face Grimmsnarl is such an annoying Pokemon with the Staraptor. Let's see what actually how much damage we can do on the Staraptor before it goes absolutely nuts. Ooh, Staraptor protects, that's really good on them. Protect the fake out, that's interesting. So it can do two things, or it can Scary Face to outspeed me, or it can set up a Reflect. What I really want to do is detect, but I'm never surviving like a Brave Bird, I feel like. So we're gonna Flare Blitz. I really want to work around the Scary Face. So if we're gonna do this, then we're gonna Reflect. A Flare Blitz. So we have a chance to survive. Oh, I could have swapped in Torkoal there. That's interesting. Rabbits won't do a lot though now. Yes. But it has to... Oh, it is burned. That's huge. I didn't want that to happen because I want to showcase how we can deal with this team without its close combating as well. It's not doing a lot. Yeah, that's Rook on our side, you know. We're gonna swap. I really wanna swap out. Can we just Fabrics now and then do a toggle switch in? Yeah, I can do that. I don't think we are gonna get there, but it will do major damage. I could have switched in for Rigaf also. But I feel like this is fine. Because you switch out your Grimmsnarl. I can outspeed everything out Tyranitar. That's unfortunately though. Yeah, that's unfortunately. Grab it. Yeah, that won't do a lot. It's fine though. It's gonna roost next turn. It's gonna have a close combat again. It's gonna become this unstoppable beast. Alright, yeah, and then it takes chip from that as well. So much animations. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swap in Grimmsnarl. And I really want to double swap in, to be honest. But I'm also, I'm just, probably it's just a rock slide. It doesn't bring Mega Skull Villain, obviously. I'm wondering who the rest Pokemon is, so I'm gonna go with Perigarev here. I'm gonna go here with the double swap. Because I wanna save my... with the Tyranitar. That's probably... Grimmsnarl, yeah. I have no speed, so... That's a lot of switches. Boost, yeah. Nah, that is fair. Gonna take some damage from the Sand Chip as well and the burn damage, but this seems really not good for me. If I knock out everything around the bird, maybe then I will win. It cannot choose Fake Out of Parting Shot, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna Fake Out. And I really want to Trick Room. But then again we have... I've refracted, right? Yeah, I've refracted. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna Fake Out to stall one turn. Does he have refract up? Yeah, he has also refract up. I'm gonna Spirit Break and Helping Hand the Grims to get a bit rid of the Grimmsnarl, because Grimmsnarl is the most important partner. That screen, that's interesting. It's gonna boost again. Close combat. I don't want him to party shot itself. So Spirit Break is here. It's doing that's doing a lot of damage. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna Spirit Break again. And I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Or, wait, Psychic. Psychic is better. Yeah, Psychic. Because it should go down to Spirit Break or either the Sand Chip that is coming down for it. Party Shot itself, yes, that is annoying. But I feel like I can put Roar actually on Farigarav for this matchup. Because combat is going to eat tiny little bit more, but not too much. Oh, it says it's broken. Like, this is not gonna do a lot unless it's crit, yeah. Still does something, you know, 70% with all the boost. There's a Citrus Berry activating. It can now, alright, it can now do like an Earthquake. It's probably gonna Roost. But it's probably gonna do an Earthquake as well. So I'm gonna just Spirit Break. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to knock out everything against. We're gonna Spirit Break. And we're gonna... No, you know what? Maybe it's gonna switch him back to Grimmsnarl. So I'm gonna Spirit Break you. I'm gonna Psychic you. Yeah, Earthquake. That's what I thought. And it's probably boosting. It's doing too much damage. Oh, it's a high for Excadrill. That's interesting. There's the Psychic. It's not a crit. Special defense rose. That's annoying. What we're eventually gonna do? We're gonna... How many turns of a crit? One turn. So I'm gonna Spirit Break here. I'm gonna try and knock out the Excadrill. But if I don't hit, then I will just Trick Room. I have to do something in return. I have to do something. Close combat, yeah, and then an Earthquake will knock me out. This is gonna be a long game. I think I will survive this one with Grimmsnarl. I don't. That's unfortunate. What it can do, it can now switch to whatchamacallit, Tyranitar, and finish the game for him. It's not what I'm gonna do, but I feel like I can yawn. I have to double detect. Whatever happens, I have to double detect. So we're gonna yawn, put a Tyranitar. And I'm gonna yeah. This is probably my best bet. Yawn and then detect. But I have to detect twice. Withdrew Excadrill. There's Tyranitar. Yeah, I'm now on a timer because Sand will definitely do enough to knock me out. Roost. Gonna be a long game. Yeah, I see why people put Roar on their Farigirafs. Still 10 minutes of time, so I cannot time a stall. This maybe even says Tyranitar, you know? This maybe even says Tyranitar. So I'm gonna do a Weather Ball. I probably do a Rock Slide, probably to range because they're now at speed. I think flinching is my only chance now. Alright, that's wrong. But I won't survive 5 turns of Sand. Which is really bad. Because to 9 damage, I will get knocked out next turn.
The speed extra drill if it comes in. So I'm gonna weather ball again. Yeah, this is basically over. But I feel like this is Sash. I'm gonna rock slide just for the officialness. Swim Snow. Well, the Gabby knocks out one Pokemon. Alright. Yeah, it's over. This is not winnable anymore. Aye, that was a good showcase though on how to play, how not to play with this matchup. I guess that's so little damage. That's doing so little damage. That's extra drill, so I can protect one turn, but probably not gonna cut it. There goes my 10 win streak, by the way. I'm glad I won some games with the team so I can showcase it. Doesn't affect Staraptor, probably Roost. Close combat as well. So what there's no way of winning this, but I'm still gonna win the ball. Yeah, and then close combat will knock me out. Life up extra drill is also interesting. I survive. It's a maximum special defense and defense. So I can protect one turn, but like, it is over the turn after. The reason why I keep playing is probably because of timer, if there's a chance. My timer is pretty low, so I cannot stall fully. But I can try and see if I can stall their timer. Brave Bird. Earthquake. Because there's a lot of animations going around. Can try and protect one more time, but if it fails, you know. I haven't seen what the timer is, so if I double protect, I'm definitely gonna see that, but it probably won't be a double protect. It's a 33% chance. Yeah, there we go. And we haven't saw even the 3 minutes remaining mark, so yeah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. That was a hell of a game. A hell of a game. We've lost, but we've lost with pride. Yeah, I feel like I could have definitely done it better. I was already lucky with the burn, but you can, if you want to, you can boost Roar over Helping Hand on Rigor Wave. I think that's a pretty huge important change that can be made. Playing this team against Staraptor, I think that can work. Alright, not gonna lie, the last battle was putting me a bit down because it was a long one. Let's see here, there's a Charizard and Staraptor. I see that this Staraptor may be Final Gambit. It can be Final Gambit. That's interesting. Will definitely knock out my Blaziken, but it won't knock out my King Gambit because And that's the focus sash item, and not every Blaziken. Not every King Gambit is running max speed. Interesting. I definitely need Blaziken, but do I need it in the front? Probably in the front, because there's so many things that are super effective against it. I really want to get Torkoal though, or Farigiraf for the helping hand boost. It has Tailwind though, so if it gets Whimsicott, I'm not really too scared. I'm only scared of the Encore that is coming out. So I'm gonna do probably King Gambit as well for the best region. And a Venusaur. And I feel like that's it. Yeah. Almost ran out of time, but we are here. Let's do it. Alright. We have... Interesting. That's interesting. So we have probably a final Gambit here. I really want to switch up. Yeah, there's not much Pokemon that can take my final Gambit, only a fair few. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch in King Gambit. And I'm gonna Wither Ball. Or this can be Tickle actually, that can also be Tickle. I'm gonna switch into King Gambit. And I'm gonna Yawn. This is definitely then a dual Mega team. King Gambit the champion tiered. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm glad I yawned it. I hope it's going for Brave Birds. Oh, that's Queen, alright. It's going for Close Combat. Which is fine, it's doing some damage. We're gonna yawn it, so it is forced to swap out, but also not. So goes leftovers. Okay, we're trying to switch in. I really want to switch in Blaziken here, and also not. Let me tell you why. If I get hit by close combat, Blaziken will feel that. Blaziken will definitely feel that. So best thing is to just Iron at this slot, or to just like give it an Wither Ball and an Iron Head. Like it's not gonna switch out, that we know for sure. But I rather get my Torkoal go down here. Alright. It's not gonna KO because I have the Focus Sash. It's gonna be hard to knock out. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard to knock out, and Light Screen is also up. Yeah, alright. But now it's fast asleep. So that's nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch in to Blaziken here. And I will swap into Venusaur here for the offensive pressure. I should have probably done that otherwise, because it's definitely going into the King Gambit slot. And Blaziken won't take this very well. Yeah, I should have swapped the order of switching, because this is doing a lot of damage. If it's Ice Scream, Moonblast, this is Tickle and it's Tailwind, so I don't think it's Encore. So it has to... I'm gonna try Fragrance here. And I'm gonna try to Sludge Bomb for the offensive pressure. So Staraptor is annoying. Staraptor is really annoying. So if it stays asleep, I might knock it out. Honestly. It stays asleep. So we are Sun. Sludge Bomb will do it. Oh, that's a crit. We double it, but this works. I take that because I take damage on the Whimsicott now. So that is one thing that Staraptor players don't like, is eventually you're gonna get a crit. Eventually you're gonna get it. It's just determined on which, when, and when. So I can detect because it is Tailwind, Moonblast, probably Tickle. It's Pesky Region. It can Aqua Jet though. If it's Scarf. If this is Scarf, and it's gonna also swing, I can win. If it's gonna Aqua Jet, I cannot. So I'm gonna Rock Sky for some chip, and I'm gonna Energy Ball. Yeah, it is Scarf. All right, but we survived nonetheless because that's just one KO. This should always take out. Oh, it's interesting. Sunlight faded. And oh yeah, it's light screen, isn't it? That is what it was. So what should be the last Pokemon? I should think about this very clearly. Probably Kingambit. So I'm gonna search in my own Kingambit for the pressure because we know it's Scarfed. So I'm gonna protect here. I can pull one attack off. I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna Earth Power. Because if it switches into Kingambit, like it is risking a Sucker Punch. Yeah. And it wants to... Yeah, alright. That's what I was thinking. Could have also... Light screen, alright. I don't hope that it's gonna go for like... Earth Power. There we go. I don't hope it's get a special defense drop, because that will suck a lot. Alright, my Venusaur's down. Tell it isn't over yet. Torkoal. It has to get rid of my Kingambit though. It has to get rid of my Kingambit. I'm gonna Sucker Punch. And I'm gonna Weather Ball. It is definitely gonna get rid of my Kingambit. I'm definitely gonna go down to a Sucker Punch here, so... I feel like I can protect again to stall out the Sucker Punch. But that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Sucker Punch and I'm gonna Weather Ball. Interesting. Alright. So I should eventually, if I can get the knockout. Alright. That's good. That is good. Tailwind is out. That is good. Alright, so what is gonna happen? If it's gonna Aqua Jet into my Torkoal, then I cannot Sucker Punch it. It's not gonna KO my Torkoal, but I'm gonna Kowtow because if it's Aqua Jet into Kingambit, it cannot take out both my Pokemon, and one Weather Ball will sure kill it. and Kowtow. So I should always be safe to do this. Because if I sucker... Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Weather Ball should KO, even with Rice Cleanup. So there it is. Oh, that was such a good win. That was a good win. Let's do one more game, alright? I do one more game because I spent a lot of time playing. So I do one more game and then I go. Alright, with unique team. With Mega Meowstic. I think I saw this team somewhere. Was it like the magnet stuff? I think I saw this team somewhere. I don't know for sure. Yeah, so it's Big Rude, Choice Scarf. It's live for Replica, alright. Interesting. So another Mega Staraptor team. Which is really... its focus is Houndoom as well. I cannot quite put my finger why the Meowstic is here then. What should I do? I'm definitely gonna go for King Gambit here. Or, you know what, we can also go for the Trick Room route. You know, Farigiraf, Blaziken Farigiraf, Torkoal, and King Gambit. I really want to play with... I really want to play with Venusaur, but if it really says Houndoom, then... Alright. This this is probably the one and only. So the problem is I can set up Trick Room. That's not the problem. I can clear it definitely. And then set up Trick Room. It's definitely gonna nasty plot. So I'm gonna Trick Room anyway, regardless. And I'm gonna grab it. Yeah, there's a Staraptor. There's the Mega Staraptor. That's my Mega Blaziken. Let's go combating. That's very. Grabbits goes up. It is not says Golden Ghost, so Golden goes down, which is really good, but now I feel like I wasted my Tricky Roomy. I feel like I wasted a bit of my slot into whatchamacallit? I wasted my slot into King Gambit because now it's weak to Staraptor and I only can Iron at it. Really for some damage. Alright, that's the Variegator. So it is Life Orb. So should I get my Grace gonna go down here? It's probably. I'm gonna Flare Blitz because I want the free switch in. I'm gonna Psychic. Should I Psychic or should I Thunderbolt? What is the bigger threat? I think the bigger threat is Staraptor. So I'm gonna double into it. Psychic. Still doing almost over half. No special defense. Thank you very much. Liquidation. Ooh. Citrus Berry will activate now. There's combat. Alright. That means I got a free switch into Torkoal. I don't know how much a Weather Ball will do over Helping Hand. I feel like a Weather Ball plus Psychic will knock it out, but it can protect also. I'm gonna protect my Torkoal and do Psychic. Alright. Is this gonna be the big roost? It's Houndoom. Alright. Protect. I hope it doesn't roost. It protects. Alright, that's good. That's good. Weather Ball and Psychic should do the trick. I really want to do a Thunderbolt in case he switches into Variegator. No, I'm not gonna. I want to keep it safe. Oh, withdrew. I could have Thunderbolt there, but it's alright. Weather Ball. Psychic won't knock out. Thunderbolt would have done more. Alright, it does over half. Heat Wave, that will knock out. My Furiga Wave. So now Houndoom is his biggest problem because I cannot hit it with Torkoal. Houndoom is the biggest problem here. I'm gonna yawn it. I'm gonna yawn it and I'm gonna kowtow it. Because I eventually have to put pressure on it. I feel like if I will never win this, by the way. This is just it's such a weird team, but it works, you know? It's so weird because you don't see the mons every day. Alright, never mind. I lose this for tremendously bad. I don't flinch, but this is gonna do over half, but it stays asleep, so... Yeah. Yeah, this is over. I'm gonna fuck it. Like, the thing that I come differently, this team is like weird because it has some good mons, but it works. This is a good team to analyze. It's a good team to analyze. And, you know, make a video about it maybe. So, take quarter 6. Yeah, we are now, we moved some to some of the in the leaderboards. We lost to a champion tier player, which is not a shame. We reached champion tier already, but not this time around. I'm gonna keep pushing though to reach it again and maybe end the season with champion tier. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like down below and subscribe to the channel. Comment what you want to see. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below what you want to see next. This was Robstar-Z, and I wish you all a very nice day.